Because Ohm's law can be expressed as a mathematical equation, you can easily apply it to an actual electrical application. Here's the basic calculation. E is equal to I times R. E is electromotive force measured in volts. I is the current measured in amps. R is the resistance measured in ohms. If you know any two of the variables, volts, amps, or ohms, you can calculate the third unknown variable. Here are the other variations of the equation. I is equal to E divided by R. And finally, R is equal to E divided by I. So let's put this into practice. You need to calculate the voltage of a circuit when you have the amperage of 4 amps and the resistance of 5 ohms. All you need to do is use our first calculation. So multiply 4 amps times 5 ohms to get the answer of 20 volts. Easy enough. If you know the voltage in a circuit is 15 volts and the resistance in the circuit is 5 ohms, we can determine the current in amps. So we divide 15 by 5 and our answer is 3 amps. Here's one last example. This time you know the amperage, which is 4 amps, and the voltage, 20 volts. So we'll take 20 volts divided by 4 amps, and we get 5 ohms. So, easy enough, all three formulas. Now, it's time for you to give it a try, and we'll have a couple examples for you. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and clean the screen. So let's get rid of the actual answers that are already here. Okay, now we're ready to go. So let's determine the volts necessary for a circuit with a current of 0.2 amps and a resistance of 1,000 ohms. So go ahead and give it a try, and let's see what your answer is. So we're going to use our first formulas. Multiply 0.2 current times 1,000 ohms to get 200 volts. How'd you do? Okay, well, let's try one more. One final check. So this time we're going to have 100 volts and 5 ohms of resistance. So go ahead and find your answer. So for this, we're going to use 100 divided by 5, which is equal to 20 amps. This NAED short has been a quick lesson using Ohm's law and the variations of the formula.